What is up, guys? It is I, JNPoop here, back with more of Mario Kart Super Circuit. So last time, we have completely finished all of the main cups in the game, which was the in all CC modes. And so in this video, we're going to start off the extra cups, which we unlock after, normally we unlock them after beating the cups on each CC twice, with the first time normally, and then the second time also collecting 100 coins, and that's for every cup on every CC, so that means you got to do that like 15 times. But I didn't do it that way, I just downloaded a save file, so we'll be using that one instead. So now for the character select. Let me think here. Okay, I think I'll start off the entire roster again, because I just realised that I've used every single character in the game twice. So to try and make up for that, we'll do this again, starting, try to match the roster I had in order for Super Mario Kart, yeah? So I'm going to start off with Mario. So with the extra tracks, so these are the normal tracks normally. Press the L or R buttons, you get to change them, like that. So yeah, so that is what the extra cups are. They're basically the same as before, just only they're Super Mario Kart tracks, meaning they're shorter, but there will be a catch. Now you notice there's already trophies and ranks on here. Well, that's because this is a save file that's already been used. But I'm gonna see what I can do to do these. So, because you guys want to see me do these. So, without further ado, let's start Extra Mushroom Cup with Mario Circuit 1. Again, it's the same as before, only in the Super Circuit engine. And just like Super Mario Kart, instead of 3 laps, you have 5 laps. So meaning, yes, the tracks are shorter, but you're still long because of the laps. However, the good news is that most of these tracks seem to lack most of their obstacles, with a couple of exceptions. So these are kind of easier as well. So I guess these tracks are also slightly easier because of the missing obstacles. So yeah, you can see we're still racing on the 3rd lap, even though if this was a Super Circuit track, we would be on the final lap. But still, that's how it works with these. Yeah, this is also why the 1992 copyright is listed on the title screen, because this is so with the exception of like the new tracks and that, Super Circuit kind of feels more like a GBA remake of Super Mario Kart, mainly because of these tracks, although they do take time to unlock. But you essentially not only bought a new Mario Kart game, but also a remake of Super Circuit as well. You can see we've already done this one. So yeah, just because the tracks are shorter does not mean you'll be playing shorter. We're still playing longer because of the 5 lap. So even the longer tracks, the slightly longer tracks, are still 5 laps. So that's the only disadvantage. However, the quick run, mode allows you to change if you want 3 laps or 5 laps. So that also kind of gives it away as well, because that is obviously available at the start with no, you don't have to unlock that. But yeah, and I am way ahead of others. Yeah, these tracks are slightly easier. I think that's why they just wanted to make these tracks easier as well. But because it's Super Mario Kart, it is still hard. You can see I'm way ahead of other players. Despite, yeah, sure, Super Mario Kart is harder than this, but still, at least we get the easier versions in Super Circuit. Even though Super Circuit's also hard, but I'd say both Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart Super Circuit are the hardest Mario Kart games. Like, the 3D ones are slightly easier, even if they're hard as well. But on the higher CCs at least. Well, there's the good old Wuzzy, we're behind. And at least we're not limited to what items we can have, because we're not going over the ones on the floor now. We're still collecting the boxes. So yeah, that is still a great advantage as well, because the ones on the floor, they're limited. Once you've used that one's gone forever. Unlike here, the boxes actually respawn. So so that is also kind of useful. So that's also why they made it easier. And the music is even remastered from its Super Nintendo original as well. So that's one advantage as well. The fact that all the soundtrack. The good news though is that because it's Super Circuit, you are still gonna get 4 races each cup. Because in the original Super Mario Kart, you had 5 courses per cup. So in total, you had like 20 laps in total, but this time you only have like 15 laps. Wait, no, not. No, it is 20 laps here, and then 25 laps for Super Mario Kart. You get what I mean. Yeah, this one is very easy, so. Not that I needed to hit Wario, but whatever. Whoa. Okay, good old Wuzzy. You can also still take some shortcuts that some of the original tracks had as well. Can I jump off? Oh! Okay. And now for Bowser's Castle 1. So these are just all the 1 stages. Okay, Bowser's Castle. Well, of course I do prefer... You notice there's no thwomps here anymore, so yeah, this is a lot easier. And on the later laps, they don't even spawn. I don't think they spawn either. Let me just check. Because normally in the original game you had thwomps and they don't start moving until the 2nd lap. Oh no, they're not here at all. That means this is way easier than before. That means we can easily drift. So I'll probably not struggle. I'll probably still struggle with some of the levels, but these Bowser's Castle ones, they're no longer a hassle. I bet Rainbow Road. I think Rainbow Road also doesn't have the thwomps now. The Rainbow thwomps. Though I bet that will still be hard in terms of like actually racing on the track. But still, maybe slightly easier, but still hard. 4th lap. Wow, and I throw that already. I can't believe they made these tracks easier. I don't know if these Bowser's Castle levels are in future games as well, and if they have the thwomps in the 3D ones. Because from what I know, every Super Mario Kart track reappeared in this Super Circuit, but only a couple of them have reappeared in later games. Albeit altered, because obviously the new 3D format. We can still collect coins, but they don't really have any usage other than points. Okay. Got maximum amount of points imaginable. And we were in first place all along. And can I move? Can I move? My controller disconnected, didn't it? Oh, and then my Xbox turned on when I unplugged. No! Oh, no, 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 no. Why? Whoa, why is it doing that? I have to use my keyboard. Is my Xbox off? Oh, you can press that to, like, skip the animation. I didn't know that. Well, we saw these animations, like, constantly, so I might as well start skipping them. Okay, at least my controller's working now. But yes, that's what these were like. So, next time on Mario Kart Super Circuit, we'll go through the extra tracks again, starting with the Flower Cup, obviously. So, see you guys next time. This is JNPoop out. See you guys next time. Bye!